Hello and welcome to the Healthy Skeptics blog for June 17th. I'm Stephen Chernisky.
And I'm Dr. Natalie Cather.
We're here doing a little bit of Q&A on our new product called KYSO. KYSO stands for Knock Your Socks Off. It's a non-stimulant energy drink. Now, I know you're getting a lot of information about non-stimulant energy drinks because people are fleeing from the stimulant energy products, and for good reason.
Yeah, it can cause anxiety, jitteriness, nervousness.
We're talking about caffeine, bisinut, guarana, cholinut, the stimulants that have been marketed as energy for decades. People are finally realizing that that's number one, dangerous, and number two, no one is deficient in caffeine. No one is tired because of a guarana deficiency. So what we're talking about here is a real non-stimulant energy product. Now, there's a lot of those in the market. What I want to say regarding buyer beware is there has to be one, a plausible mode of action. Because remember, people are constantly making stuff up. Number two, that mode of action needs to be demonstrated in human clinical trials. Otherwise, So what we're doing here is we're making this available, all right, in these beautiful canisters, and there's a little scoop inside, and the scoop is, basically a level scoop is one dose. Now, what you're going to get is L-citrulline, which is an amino acid. What does that do? It's converted by your body to arginine, which is converted then to nitric oxide, which dilates blood vessels and increases circulation. Now, that's really important because this is something that you can feel, right? At the same time, the next ingredient is beta-alanine. Beta-alanine has an effect on blood sugar, which we discuss
on page 169 of the Metabolic Makeover. Remember, we are the energy people. We are making you a real energy drink.
Real energy. Now, at the same time, with continued use, beta-alanine has an effect on improving and maintaining muscle protein levels. If you're over 65, you may have noticed that you're losing muscle. And so beta-alanine has a beneficial effect on building and maintaining muscle. At the same time, we were able to get a patent pending on our third ingredient, which is a myodecoroinositol nicotinate, which is
abbreviated
MDIN. And that has an effect throughout the body and brain. You want to touch a little bit on that?
Yeah, it can help with mood. It promotes a sense of serenity. It helps with nervous system health. It helps with your metabolism so that there's less bad cholesterol and more good cholesterol. It improves triglycerides. It improves bone health, giving them better strength and better calcium levels. It also helps with cell survival and growth, and that's a really important feature of repair for the body.
So again, if you're looking at something which is comprehensive, so we've got something that's going to improve your circulation, combined with an ingredient that's going to improve your muscle health, combined with an ingredient that's going to help you balance your blood sugar, right? Combined with an ingredient that's going to give you extra focus and mental clarity with less anxiety. So that's a true energy product. Now, so how do we know it works? Well, number one, the medical literature reports that. If you look at a study from nutrition, citrulline, from metabolism to therapeutic use, it gives a very nice outline of how citrulline works. Let me read that with you. Recent data shows that citrulline, although not a component of protein, stimulates protein synthesis in skeletal muscle through the mammalian target of rapamycin signaling. So that's citrulline helping your muscles, just like beta-alanine. But look at this. Influence of citrulline on vascular function and exercise performance, showing what? Recent studies show that citrulline supplementation increases nitric oxide synthesis, decreases blood pressure, and may increase peripheral blood flow. That means more oxygen going to your muscles, which is going to improve your exercise performance and your perception of effort, which is what makes exercise easier and more enjoyable. Right? And then finally, beta-alanine. I'm going to go through a couple of these here. Beta-alanine showing benefits for judo performance and highly trained athletes. Supplementation on endurance athletes. Number 2 reference there. 10 weeks of beta-alanine supplementation on peak power and lactate response in national team boxers. So you probably say, well, wait a minute, I'm not a boxer. I don't do judo. I'm not an elite athlete. What's it going to do for me? Well, the last one shows you beta-alanine supplementation, muscle carnosine, and exercise performance, showing that this compound, beta-alanine, makes exercise easier and more enjoyable, which is really important. I mean, talk
Yes.
about what happens when you say to your patients, you should exercise.
Well, no one wants to exercise if it doesn't feel good. And KYSO, knock your socks off, one of my clients says, yeah, knock your socks off and get your butt up the stairs. Because it does. It makes exercise easier.
Right. So how do you know it works? So how we know it works because we've done the research, right? How do you know it works? Number one, if you've got exercise metrics, and you probably do, you know how many push-ups you can do. You know how you feel when you climb, 150 stairs or whatever it is that you do. You know how long it takes you to walk a mile. So exercise metrics is one way you can evaluate the benefits of KYSO. Another way is with a pulse oximeter.
Yes, and on the pulse oximeter, there are two numbers. The one number is for oxygen, and the other number is for heart rate. And it's really important to write these down before using KYSO. Then take your KYSO, and 20 to 30 minutes later, check again. And the things I want you to look at are, first of all, how did the oxygen level improve? And the second is, did the heart rate go down? If your heart rate went down and your oxygen level went up, this means that you are getting better blood flow with less effort.
Yeah, more oxygen to every cell in your beautiful body and brain. Now, pulse oximeter, is easy. I mean, it's $29.95 on Amazon. And you just insert your finger, and it tells you your blood oxygen level and your heart rate right there. So you've got a device that you can use to demonstrate that KYSO is working. If you want to go to thehealthyskeptics.com, thehealthyskeptics.com, you'll see before and after pulse oximeter readings for a lot of people. People are sending us their results, and they're feeling the product and liking it a lot. So this is KYSO, knock your socks off, from The Healthy Skeptics.
And my2048.com.
Thank you for your time. We'll see you again soon.